I just wanna see you on me. Put it on me, babe. Put it on me. Put it on me, babe. Put it on me. Never know your body.
What is poppin'? Welcome to another episode of the Fupas And Flapjacks Podcast here on the DeRozier Media Network. My name is Jay. That's
your boy Tré.
And every week we're joined by none other than the voice of God, the podcast Dr. Phil.
What's going on?
He doesn't have a Fupa, guys.
Doesn't have a
Remember,
Fupa
2026, no Fupas.
You can't say I have a Fupa.
Nope.
You know,
Lost
how you
65
doing?
pounds, man.
How many? 60?
65.
That's what I'm talking about.
There we go. We like that.
Yeah.
How you doing in your health journey?
I'm doing good. Phil brought up to me in the last episode that we were recording that I kept like, it looked like I was picking my nose.
Oh.
And but I have allergies. So my I'm like to y'all don't see it, but I'm like itching the tip of my nose because the tip of my nose is so itchy. So if you can't see it's red, you can see it like red because I'm just itchy, bro.
It's definitely red on the camera.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay, you should
I was
just,
like
you should
Rudolph.
just cut out clips of just him picking his nose for the whole last episode.
Just a montage of him just picking his nose.
But I'm not even picking my nose. I'm just pause, rubbing the tip, pause. Guard.
Hey, so this episode is a bit of a like reflective kind of episode and like giving advice.
Yeah, because this happened
This happened like a week ago, right?
weeks ago, but we can go a different direction with it.
Yeah. So this episode is a little different. We're gonna be speaking about Kai Cenat and his current, breakup situation with I forgot her name, Gigi, right? Gigi. So if you guys didn't know, Kai Cenat posted on social media not too long ago saying that I'm single and I'll never be in a relationship again. If you guys didn't know, Kai Cenat is going through a very public breakup currently with his longtime girlfriend, Gigi. And this is kind of the first time Kai Cenat is going through this level of a breakup.
Public
obviously,
breakup,
him being in the public eye now. Tré and I wanted to speak on this because obviously we are content creators ourselves. We're now on the level of Kai Cenat, obviously. But still, speaking in a sense of Tré is 33, I'm 32 years old. We're grown men. And how we process our emotions compared to Kai Cenat being what? Kai Cenat's what, 24?
Sure, I don't have no idea.
Anybody know how old Kai Cenat is? 24, 25?
That's a young dude.
Hey, Siri, how old is Kai Cenat? 24 years old. Oh, his birthday just passed, December 16th.
He's 24?
Yeah, 24.
That's
Jeez,
young, dude.
he's young. He's young. Yeah, he's born 3 months after 9/11. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He's really young. But with the whole discussion point that we're trying to make, like, is this a sign of like genuine heartbreak, the way he's speaking about this breakup, or is just, maybe it's exhaustion of being in the public eye. Now he's going through this and he's just like, bro, this is another domino that's falling in my life.
I don't know. I didn't know he was 24. That's young.
Yep.
It kind of changes my opinion of what I was going to say. Because I remember being that young, 24 and younger, and going through breakups and like really feeling that way, like really feeling broken. Like, because I know people try to make this like concept of like, you get married older and everything else. It does not matter.
No.
Most people still believe that, man, by 25, 26 or 24, 25, 26, I should be getting married and having kids in a couple of years. And when every breakup that happens that doesn't fall into that plan is more pressure. It gets worse because you're trying to figure things out. And most of the time when you're younger, you don't really completely know who you are. He probably knows who he is as a person, as a content creator, but he doesn't know who he is as like the lover, the person who can handle hurt and pain. We don't typically know that person until we've gone through struggle. So to know that he's that young is that crazy? Because I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say he's a baby, but he still has a lot of life experiences to go through. Like this being probably his first heartbreak, and also it being so public, that brings in the question of like, he just was talking about, he's taking a break from streaming for a while for his mental health, and now this happened. Yeah. So that in my mind now, knowing how young he is, it's like, bro, this could be very overwhelming for him. Yeah. Because in his situation, compared to like us, when we're going through a heartbreak, it's us dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? But let's be real, like Kai Cenat alone is probably feeding at least maybe like 20 different families right now.
Yeah.
But, that's real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for that, now for this to go on, it's kind of like, like his whole world feels like it's crashing down. Yeah. And I just want to say that to young men who go through this type of thing, it's not the end of the world. You probably don't want to hear it. You're probably hearing it by 50 other people right now, but it's not the end of the world. It's going to hurt. You're going to cry. You're going to want to not leave your room. You're going to want to eat. You're gonna get the guys in your comments talking about I see you at the gym, my guy, shit like that.
Yeah.
But
which isn't bad.
It's not bad at all.
I'd rather you take that route than you get brokenhearted and you go down
the red pill
route.
Right.
There's usually two things that happen. You usually can handle it. You figure it out. You will evolve. You adapt. You handle it.
Yeah.
And you handle your emotions. You keep it pushing. Or you go down this red pill path. I'm not gonna front. I haven't like believed in the red pill path, but I have like, how like there's death scrolling?
Yes.
I have like been there and seen the videos, and you could get sucked in there.
Oh yeah.
Like I was very close to falling into red pill territory, and it wasn't like I was like trying to for real. I was just in a very vulnerable moment,
and it caught you.
And I was watching it, and I remember watching this guy, and he's just like, you know what I'm saying? He's just like, what do you used to say? You can't trust these girls. What you need to do is you need to be out here digging in their guts. You need to be digging in their guts. And that's all he was saying all the time. Like it wasn't even saying like anything like crazy. It was more like you need to be in the gym, working yourself, get your money up, and digging these girls' guts. He wasn't even really talking about like
Fuck that bitch.
But it's crazy because you start watching that and you watch other stuff and it starts getting a little more warpy. Like at first it's just talking about like going to the gym, making more money, fucking. And then it turns into like these women are beneath you.
Yeah.
And that's when it gets weird.
Yeah.
It's already weird when you start the initial video, but it's weird when you get down that line. And so I know what it's like to teeter and almost fall to that, like that red pill stage. But I was able to catch myself and be like, yo, this is some weird shit. So yeah.
No, I'm with you 100%. But then a lot of these conversations become a bit of that red pill, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Like abyss of just content. It gets into like a parasocial type of thing now.
Yeah.
Because going through a heartbreak, like you said, it's hard enough. And then you got this like thing in your ear telling you, hey man, go to the gym. Hey man, just go dig in these girls' guts, whatever the case is. Now you start thinking about it.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
But it then becomes like, oh, now you get the men who just hate women.
Yeah.
All of a sudden. And that's 9 times out of 10, that's usually how it started. They got their first heartbreak from a girl they thought they were going to fall in love with and stay with forever. It was their safe space. And then that safe space fell out from under them. And then now they just fallen into that abyss. I think, let me get my question right. I think the parasocial part of it is like, do you think, especially in Kai Cenat situation or even public celebrity, like a lot of the times like these fake fan theories and fake Twitter posts and all this stuff makes it worse than what it really probably is. Because sometimes, I mean, obviously there's accusations about her cheating and all this other stuff. That's why Kai left, right? Or her playing a game. That's why Kai left. And then you get all these fan theories online about, oh, it was QG, was it again my fault? Young boy, right? Or
young NBA who bought her the Hummer or whatever that she wanted.
You get all these other fan theories and all that stuff. It makes it worse than what it is. Like, I think that's the thing.
Is that true?
I have no idea.
Hey.
I didn't go too deep into all that.
Yeah,
To be honest with you.
I didn't care that much about the breakup. I was just like,
Yeah,
damn,
because bro was 24. I'm not
Yeah.
going to get into 24-year-olds like.
Exactly. It was just more so like we feel for him because it's like, bro, it sucks to go through that. Because we all, let's all be real. We're all men over the age of 26 here. Or the age of 27, I should say. We've all been through that first heartbreak.
Yeah.
And that shit sucks.
Who's this homeboy that's part of Amped?
Who, Duke?
Duke. It's funny, like, he has like I don't want to call Duke a role model, but it could be because Duke dates how he dates. He dates very secretively. He don't really put enough of his business out. And he's been through stuff before, but he don't ever come out on some like hate woman type stuff or play with woman type stuff. He's very respectful towards women on his platform. I'm nervous for Kai at 24 to see which direction he goes
Following
the situation.
Okay.
Does he become a red pill content creator? Does he talk differently? Or does he maintain who Kai is? Which we know is I'm trying to give to everyone. I'm trying to make everyone feel loved, welcome to I'm curious to figure out with all these people who follow him, with all the money he makes, with all the influence he has, which direction he's going to go as a person.
You think this is like kind of like a fork in the road?
This is a decision for him. Like, Do I make a decision now, get some healing, figure it out now,
Yeah.
and continue the path that I've been blessed to go because he's 24, young and blessed?
Yeah.
Or do I pivot and go a direction of hurt and pain? Because I've been embarrassed and everything. Now, let me say this. He didn't have to be embarrassed. He could have been quiet.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't have to say him and Gigi broke up. He could have not just had Gigi show up on any of his streams. He didn't have to post her no more. He could have been quiet. He kind of chose himself to be out there like that.
Well, I'll give you a quote directly from her. She said, it's easy for me to get through life alone. And Kai was like, hey, I'll just get you a new purse. I'll get you this new things. That's cool and all, but I actually needed somebody who was there and can open up to me. That was her direct quote about the accusations about her cheating.
So she's saying that he wasn't there
emotionally. Yeah. Just 24-year-old man. I'm not giving him an excuse, but I'm saying, like, bro, on top of that, I'll say this.
When you make all that money,
yes,
and you start giving,
yes,
you think that's love.
Yeah.
And you hear that's love. And that's why I was talking about the red pill stuff.
Yes.
Because
yes,
the red
yes.
pill people believe that you can use money and popularity and everything to get what you want, when your character, which we just talked about the last episode with Nat, your character does matter. Your inside, the person you are on the inside does matter. And if you can't give that off and it's just cash, and you get over that quick. That's like the Drake dilemma. Drake has that issue when it comes to relationships. He always talks about how much he gives and gives and gives and gives.
He's spoken about that. Yeah.
And he puts in his songs how much I give and give and give, but I can't keep anyone. And there's a character flaw in that. If you're unable to maintain a relationship for a period of time and unable to be emotionally available.
I'll say this. I've been in that situation where I'm just giving. Like, there was one young girl I was courting for a while, and I was just giving, but I felt like I wasn't getting anything in return. And then she felt like in turn that I wasn't there for her emotionally. And I'll be real with you, I disagree with her vehemently because I was there emotionally. However, it was the gifts that kind of like blurred what our attraction really was.
Yeah.
I could have fell into that red pill shit easily.
Yeah.
Especially having a podcast, I could have fell into that quickly and then easily flip the script on what I'm talking about here on the show. But I didn't fall into that. I will say maybe sometimes as men, and you kind of talked about it with Drake, sometimes as men, we kind of skew what the way we should be courting a certain woman is. I think we think maybe this woman likes to get nice and fancy things. Maybe this next woman just wants you to spend time with her. Yeah. Maybe she wants you to just walk in the park with her. She wants you to go do goofy things with her, like go to an arcade or whatever the case may be with her. Like, spend the money on experiences rather than spending the money on material things. It is.
It's hard because
it is.
As a man, you're being taught, I gotta buy things, I gotta do this. So no matter if you find the girl who wants nice things or if the girl who wants a simple life, you're in this tight spot because if the girl who wants nice things, I gotta keep getting her nice things.
Yeah.
And the girl who wants a simple life, it's like, I'm not getting her nice things. Am I messing up? I'm not doing the extravagant thing. Am I messing up? You're questioning yourself. This whole thing is like, it's tough. It's honestly tough, as a young man trying to date, because you're questioning every decision you make, and you want to make the right decision because you want someone that you like and you're interested in, and it's confusing. And no matter how much a woman tells you, like, these are the things I want. Yeah. If you're a person who is a scroller or constantly on social media, or you in your head are thinking, yeah, she's telling me that. Yeah. But does she really want that? Yeah. She still want the bag though. She probably does want a bag. Yeah. But that's not her main focus. And I think that, it's just hard to combat that. It's hard as a young man to get through that, because I feel like as older adults, we can have the conversation. And if that's something that you're interested in and I don't want to do it, I won't do it. And if something I'm interested in and I do want to do it, I do it.
Yeah. But maybe it's just me. I just think some of that just comes with experience. Like, you got to go through certain situations like this to get that experience and then, change your mindset. Yeah. But like you were alluding to, like, sometimes that mindset might steer you onto a different path. Right. That is probably not the most appropriate path for you. I'll say also this, man. The toughest thing about a breakup whether it's publicly or not, when it's the person that you think, oh, like I'm really down for this person, I'm head over heels for this girl, head over heels for this guy, I think the hardest part is the mental health aspect. Because then you kind of have that person as like, you know, people say, oh, people are in your life in seasons, or like people in your life are like a leaf on the tree or a branch on the tree or like a root of the tree. You're making somebody who's just right now a branch to start out when you're courting her or just dating her for a little bit, and she's becoming a root in your life, and that root is gone. That shit is tough to deal with, bro.
Yeah.
That shit hurts. Like, I'm speaking from my own self. Like, I remember losing somebody who I thought was going to be a root in my life for a long, long time. Obviously, you guys know who I'm talking about. I don't need to hint on her name or anything like that. Yeah, I know who she is in my life still. But I had to leave that root alone. And I remember feeling that hurt and feeling like the disappointment, feeling like I failed, feeling like I failed her, feeling like I failed the entire situation. But the only thing that got me over it was because I thought to myself every single day, like, you did the best you could. Maybe it's not meant for you. Like, you did the best you could, you did the best you could, best you could. I don't think Kai Cenat's probably thinking that right now.
Yeah.
He's probably thinking like, oh, I did everything for her. She still cheated on me. Nobody deserves my love. That's probably what he's thinking. I was always thought to myself like, yeah, I did the best I could, bro.
Yeah.
I did the best I could. It didn't work out. Different strokes for different folks. Maybe she's going to find her love. I'll find my love some other way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, when I was younger in breakups, I took it to heart seriously, because in my head, my whole goal in life, it's still a goal of mine, but it's not as heavy as it used to be. But my whole goal in life was, I wanted to get married at 24, I wanted to have kids 25, 26. I wanted to be this young dad, young married person, living a certain life. And every time I got in a breakup, it felt like that goal was further away. And it also felt like there was a problem with me. Like, why aren't the girls that are dating me or the girls I'm with, why don't they love me? Why do they keep breaking up with me?
Yeah.
Why are they leaving me?
Yeah.
That to me was like, along with the other things that were going on in my life, was a depressive situation, because it's like, for some odd reason, I can't get the things that I want or the person that I want. And a lot of people, or some people, who look at me and you're like, oh, well, you're an attractive guy, you can talk, you da-da-da-da. But what you see is not the same thing that another person sees.
Yeah.
And so what used to hurt me even more is like, have you ever seen the movie Good Luck Chuck?
Yeah.
Okay. So for a while, I felt like that was my life.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because after a girl would date me,
Yeah.
the next guy she would get with, she would get married.
Yeah.
Or they have a kid.
Yeah.
Or something happened. And it'd be like, damn, like, what did that guy have that I didn't have? So you start comparing. You start looking at yourself crazy. And it wasn't until that I got my therapy and everything during COVID that I was able to get past that. But yeah, I can only imagine as a 24-year-old kid, like, what he's thinking right now, what he's going through. But I would say next time for Kai, he's probably not going to see this, but for next time for Kai, like, do it privately.
Yeah.
Figure it out alone. Don't bring the internet into it. You made it worse by
Tweeting that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it sucks.
Yeah.
Honestly, it sucks. Like, we can give him all the advice we can, but this is us talking in our 30s while he's in his early 20s. He's literally 10 years younger than us, or 8 years younger than us, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And he probably, like you said, he's probably not going to hear this or see this.
Yeah.
But, bro, you got a strong community around you, bro. And I'm not talking about the people on the internet. I'm talking about the people within your friend group. Like, you got a strong community around you who can help you get right.
Yeah.
And with your resources, bro, I genuinely would suggest go to therapy before you go online.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Same thing.
Go to therapy before you go online. Like, speak to somebody who has an experience with this. And I mean experience, I'm not talking about these online social media therapists.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the actual people who went to school for this, who can help you figure out, hey, this is what you need to do to heal correctly.
Yeah.
Before you go online lashing out and whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Because one thing, I hate to bring up another black man and tear another black man down, but one thing I don't want Kai to do is go to Kanye West route. Where after every breakup, he's crashing out, calling everybody all types of bitch hoes and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't want for him. I don't want for Kai Cenat to be another one of our generation behind us who just goes out of their way to just, now that one girl broke your heart, now it's all black women are all evil. Like, I don't want that for him.
Yeah.
And we don't need more black men turn more black women down right now in our society, right? That's the last thing we need. So that's my thought process. Phil, what you think?
I remember, so I went through my first major breakup. I was 22.
Okay.
22? Yeah. And my whole life was I was spiraling. And it was due to infidelity. But I mean, like, nobody knew who I was. You know what I mean? So, like, my whole entire life wasn't on the internet. My whole entire life wasn't streamed.
Mm-hmm.
So that alone's got to be a huge weight on him too, which I don't like. So I really do think he should be getting away from this stuff just for a little bit. If they were very serious, I don't know the scope of their relationship. So I'm just now hearing about this from what you're saying. So I don't know how serious they were, but that's, I don't know. He's definitely needs to find a therapist, a real therapist, and focus on taking care of himself first. But I don't want him to do the red pill shit because he seems like a really good kid with a good head on his shoulders. And I think being that age, the red pill podcast, the red pill shows, they target that age group of men because they are so vulnerable, or they may have just gone through a recent breakup, and so they almost want to have vengeance, you know. And so hopefully he doesn't feel that way. So much respect for him. Hopefully he gets the help he needs.
I agree.
Any advice you got before we get into our would you rathers or rapid fires for this episode?
No, I think we've already kind of like touched base on like just getting help, getting a therapist, and like just healing before you get back on and making content again. Just take time for yourself. And this is even for younger guys who don't have
The following
or content or anything. With breakups, take time for yourself. Breathe. Get off social media. And just take time for yourself and just find balance in who you are.
Can I ask the two of y'all a question real quick?
What's up?
When you think about your first major breakup in your 20s, right?
Mm.
What was your first action after that? Did you whore yourself out, or what'd you do?
My first breakup,
Your first major breakup. in your 20s.
In my 20s, I remember, and I'll tell the story. My girlfriend went to Stanford College. It's Stanford.
Stanford as in California or Stanford as in Florida?
Stanford. I get confused with Stanford in Florida. It's Stanford in California.
So yeah,
I flew out to Stanford to see her in college, to go visit her.
Mm-hmm.
And the first day I'm there, it's cool. I pull up and she's like, "Oh my God." The second night, things are getting a little weird. I can feel the vibe is off. The third night, we're at a party. We're like at a Greek party. And me and her are dancing. And then all of a sudden, like, I can feel like she's not really dancing for real, for like the vibe's not there. And then I see her, like, her friends whispering and talking. I'm like, something's off. So I pull her over to the side. And she's not, like, really engaged with me. She's just staring off and everything. And she pretty much broke up with me when my visit to her to Stanford to see her. And I remember that was the longest flight back because I flew from San Francisco to LA to Chicago. My aunt and uncle picked me up in Chicago, drove me back to Kalamazoo, Michigan. And I remember I didn't sleep for like days.
Damn.
And I listened to I don't know if you know the song My Waves Above the Water.
Yep.
My king can't touch the ground. That song came out.
So it's like 2015, 2014, right?
Yeah, something a long time ago.
Yeah.
Cause I was 2021.
Okay.
That song came out at the time. That song was on repeat.
Damn.
But like that was like, I was depressed.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep, couldn't do nothing. And so it took me a few months. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I thought that was like the person. So that was like super major for me. And I didn't get out of it until like I started doing things I love to do.
Yeah.
Kept making music. Started hanging out with friends, was working out in the gym, and I used to be a DJ back then, so I was DJing, and just over time doing things I like to do and focusing on me and that type of thing. I got past it. But yeah, that was like I went through it.
Damn. I'm sorry, bro. I mean, hey,
Don't do
look
it.
at you. Look at you now, though.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm in a
Yeah,
good
look at
place.
you now, bro. I'm happy for you, though.
Thank you. I'm gonna say, don't do it.
No, I wasn't gonna say
Thank
it.
you.
I wasn't gonna say it.
This made me crazy.
No, I wasn't even.
No. So what about you?
My first heartbreak, honestly, my only heartbreak, really. Shit, I remember that shit like it was yesterday, dog. That shit feels like talking about it right now feels like it just happened like 10 minutes ago again, bro. Similar to you, I went to go visit somebody. Hadn't seen her in a couple days, but it was because she was out of town. She flew back in town with her family and surprised her at the house. And her brother answers the front door. He greets me like regular. I walked in the crib, and like I can hear her like in her room on a FaceTime call with somebody, and I was kind of like, oh, maybe she's on the phone with her cousin because like they went to New York to go visit her family and all that stuff. Knock on the door. She goes, "Oh, come in." I walk in, and when I walk in, like she sees my face and then slams like the phone down, and like you can see her like pressing the button to like put the volume down on the phone. So I'm like, "Oh, okay, she's on the phone with somebody." And I was like, "Yo, you good? Like, hey, what's up? What's up? Like, why you acting like you seen a ghost? Like, or whatever." She didn't put the phone down low enough because she didn't have the TV on either. So it's like quiet in the room, and I hear, "Who the fuck is that?" It's a nigga on the phone. She had a whole boyfriend in New York. Her family didn't know she had another boyfriend in New York, all this other stuff. I was like, I had to be like 22, 23 years old, something like that. And I remember like, bro, I had flowers in my hand, like a little teddy bear, her favorite color, because I was my first time seeing her in like 6-7 days. And this was my girl. Not my world, but like this was my girl. Like this was my girl. And then I left her alone. Like I just walked out. I remember driving mad quiet, like nothing on the radio, like just driving quiet. Down John Young Parkway to go back home. I remember this. And I think like 2 or 3 months later, I'm on Instagram doom scrolling, and I see that she's pregnant with this dude's baby. That was already had a whole thing with like the ultrasound and all that shit. And I was just like, wow, like I was just your side dude the whole time. Me thinking that I've been your boyfriend for the past year and a half, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? I remember, similar to Tré, how Tré had like the Wave song. I remember the #1 song in the country at the time was "Loyal" by Chris Brown.
Really?
It was "Loyal" by Chris Brown, and I kept playing that shit. And I was going on a date with some girl, and then she was just like, "Oh, you want to do something after this date?" I was just like, "I bet." This is like maybe 4 or 5 months later. And I'm like, damn, what should we do after this day? Blah, blah, blah. It's like 11 o'clock at night. A bunch of my friends at the time were going to this hookah lounge. I was like, all right, you want to go to the hookah lounge with like my friends? One of her best friends was actually dating like a friend of mine's. So we met up at the hookah lounge. We get to the hookah lounge. We having a great time. It's like 10 of us. We all having a great time. She's like, oh, I'm loving the day. Like, he's so nice, blah, blah, blah. Thank you so much for like putting me on to him. Loyal from Chris Brown came on. And I was singing that shit at the top of my lungs. You would have thought I was Chris Brown the way I was singing that shit. And that's when I realized I was just like, bro, I'm still hurt. I shouldn't be dating. Like, I should not be dating. I don't think I dated for like a good couple of years after that. I just left everybody alone after that. But I remember still feeling that anger more so than anything. Like, talking about it right now makes me go like, damn, why the fuck was I so mad? Like, why the fuck was I so mad, bro? But I remember feeling anger, not disappointment. Well, disappointment too, but like anger, like, yo, how stupid could you fucking be, Jay? Like, how stupid could you be as a man? And, you know, fast forward all these years later, back in the dating scene, actually taking it seriously. You know what I'm saying? I actually have a date this Saturday.
Wow.
I have a date this Saturday.
Wow.
By the time this episode come out.
We're dating now.
What did I say the last episode?
We're dating.
What did I say the last episode?
I thought we weren't messing with any woman.
He's lying.
I thought we were focusing on ourselves.
He's
and
lying.
Self-development.
I said I was going to take
and
dating
growth.
more. I was going to be more intentional with my dating.
And we're focusing on God and the Bible.
I said I was going to be.
And then we were working on our lust and our self-control.
I said I was going to be intentional with my dating, and I'm being intentional with it.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I appreciate
Awesome real
that.
shit.
By the time this episode comes out, I think the day will be like 2 weeks past or something like that. But yeah, man, I actually got a date with somebody who's been showing me interest for months, and I'm just like,
Has she watched the pod?
Yeah. She has not mentioned anything about. She's like, I watched the show, but I know how you feel about people saying stuff about the pod. I don't know her from being a pod fan though. That's the thing.
You know her from before?
Yeah, I went to high school with her. No. Who do you think it is?
Was she at the Mi Gente thing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. Oh,
No, I don't. I'm not saying anyone. I'm just saying I was trying to put pictures up of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
People saw me around. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, she
Okay,
wasn't
cool,
at the Me Hunter thing. But yeah, I'm just taking it seriously now.
Cool.
Yeah.
I wish nothing but blessings, man.
I appreciate it, dog. I appreciate it.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah. I'm just trying to put my best foot forward and actually give somebody an honest effort, honestly. That's all it is.
I think you did with the last chick, but it didn't work.
Oh, yeah, she went back to her baby daddy. Let her live.
Yeah. So, congrats, man. Hope it keep moving.
Can I be real with you about something, bro?
Uh-oh.
No, I need to be real about something. And this is me saying this because I want to publicly say this to you, to your face, but I also want to publicly make this well known for everybody who listens to this pod, our new listeners. By the way, thank you for our new listeners and our returning listeners. When you say certain things about my dating life, when you say like you wishing the best for me and all that stuff, I genuinely appreciate that, dog. Because you've seen me on some fuck shit. You've seen me when I'm like actually like giving my all. And so like you're one of the rare people in my life where you actually have my best interests at heart.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
But I want to say this. I also understand you're a man. And that when I say that is you can't tell another man what to do.
Yeah.
So when I say I wish you the best, I genuinely wish you the best.
Right.
Whatever you do after that,
it's on me.
it's on you.
Yeah.
And I'm about to be like, Jay, you got me. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your older brother. I'm not, I'm not God. I'm not whatever. I'm just saying, hey, I wish you the best. And that comes from a genuine place of, I just want the best for you. But I can't make that happen for you.
Can I be real with you?
You got to make that happen for yourself.
I also expressed to her like my current status on I'm trying to like really go on this abstinence journey. And she understood where I was coming from. She was cool with it, and I was just like, okay.
I think most women would be okay with the abstinence.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I've gotten women who get mad about that shit. I'm just like, what the fuck you mad about that? I don't want to have sex. You know what I'm saying? Or like, I really just want to really get to know each other.
But I'm saying like, depending on like that's a Jezebel spirit right there. Those women. Depending on the women that you're courting or talking to, if you can tell that she has the spirit of I really want a relationship.
Yeah.
Most people who really want relationships are okay with abstinence.
Right.
Doesn't necessarily mean that
ain't never gonna happen.
it ain't gonna happen.
Right.
But the idea of it sounds great.
Yeah.
Because it starts off from a place of you really just want to get to know me and be with me because of me, not because what's under my pants.
Yeah. But yeah, she she definitely agrees with me on that. And I was just like, yo, that really made me feel like comfortable enough to like really go after this courting thing with her. So really court her correctly and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? She filled out, I did a little questionnaire. She filled it out. I was like, okay, bet I got this on lock.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. I'm happy.
Let's see where it goes.
Not happy. I'm
excited.
Nah, what's the term?
Elated. Rejuvenated.
I'm optimistic.
Stoked. Optimistic.
I'm feeling very optimistic right now.
That's great.
Very optimistic. Good. Phil, anything you want to say before we sign off?
No. That was a great episode, man.
It's a great episode.
It's good.
It's great, man.
Yeah. Great follow up to the last one.
Yeah, it was a great follow up.
Yeah.
We listen, 2026, we hitting the ground running.
Yeah,
We're doing great so far. Hey, you're doing great, sweetheart. Keep it up. Anyways, y'all. Oh, Trey, anything you want to say before we sign off, dog?
No, this is good.
All right, quick rapid fire before we head out. Okay, quick rapid fire. When it comes to dating, would you rather have love at first sight or a slow burn?
Slow.
Love at first sight.
Okay.
I like that intensity. I like that fire.
Okay.
What about you?
Slow burn now. But first it was love at first sight for me. But nah, it's definitely slow burn now for sure.
Slow burn is cool. It's tough.
It is.
It's tough. But I do like that fire.
Unpredictable nature or consistency?
Consistency.
Date nights at home or date nights out?
Date nights out.
Okay, Phil.
Yes, I like a good restaurant date. I love good food, so yeah, date nights out.
Yeah, okay. I say date nights at home because I'm always outside. Not outside like on the streets, but like every day of my life, I spend what I think like 13 hours outside the house. A good night in for me specifically, like it feels good.
Yeah, I'm always at home, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're always at home. That's right, Phil. What's the red flag you have ever ignored the most?
Attitude.
Ooh, that's a good one, Phil.
The one I ignored the most, whenever like I know a girl doesn't like me for real, I just trying to make her like me. In the past,
Yeah.
that was the one
For me, it would have to be similar to the consistency thing.
Or the I'm too busy girl.
Yes, that girl.
I'm too busy girl.
Yeah.
I can't say no. I'm too busy girl.
There's a TikTok of some guy who was like, "Oh, this is how girls mean when they
What does that
say,
mean?
as soon as I come home, I fell asleep." Dude walked through the front door and just fell right in his front door.
Yeah, I can't say no. I'm too busy girl.
Is that what that means?
Huh?
Is that what that means?
No, I'm too busy girl is, I'm focused on my career. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that's their main focus. It's just their career.
True.
And honestly, to me, that tells me, because when someone really likes you, fuck about that career.
They don't.
They're going to do whatever it takes to kick
They
it with you.
They're gonna find a way to get contact.
When I kept being like, oh, she's so busy, I'd be like, now I'm like, you don't really fuck with me.
Yeah. So why would I waste my time? Yeah. What's a green flag that instantly wins you over?
Compassion.
By the way, the red flag thing, people or women who are always rude to like service workers, whether it's healthcare,
I hate that.
Hotels, restaurants.
I broke up with a girl because of that.
Yes, I can't stand it. That's a red flag I've ignored before in my past. Never again. But go ahead.
A green flag? I enjoy, like, when a green flag for me is when I can ask you questions on a date and you're able just to answer them.
Oh, that's something you always harp on.
Yeah, just you just answer them. Yeah. Like, it's not, I'm not saying I'm in a relationship with you. I just want to know, I just want to pick your brain, what you think. And, is this an interrogation? No, we're courting each other, trying to get to know each other. So I'm asking you questions.
Yeah.
So I think it's a green flag when you're really involved in communication and the conversation. You can
give it back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. For me, it would just be, honestly, the village you have around you. Like, if you have a good relationship with people in your family, have a good relationship with, like, your friends. It's not always, every time you talk to me about your friends, there's always some gossip. Yeah. It's like, oh, you know what her boyfriend was doing? What she was telling me about? I was like, okay, I don't really care about your friend's gossip or your family gossip. Like, oh, tell me about why your uncle is considered your second father or your father figure, or the cases, or why you love your aunt. Why, you know what I'm saying? I love hearing stories like that because it makes me feel like, okay, you have a great foundation of the way you was raised compared to my foundation, which is similar, Who should apologize first in an argument? The one who was wrong or the one who just wants peace?
The one who was wrong.
The one who was wrong should.
The one who was wrong?
Yeah.
I agree.
It's the ego.
Deal breaker, jealousy or dishonesty?
Dishonesty.
I like that. Is trust given or can it be built?
Trust should be built.
Trust should be given.
I'm with Trey on this one. I'll give you all the trust in the world, and as you fuck up, you lose it, you lose it, you lose it. I'm that type of person.
Okay.
What's the one thing people do to overcomplicate relationships?
Overthink.
Phil?
Worry. Well, that's overthinking.
Yeah, that's overthinking. Yeah.
I would agree with Trey, though.
I'm with you guys, overthinking. Overthinking can lead to like a lot of questioning yourself, questioning the relationship, and then other things that you don't want to
Instead of just asking questions and having a conversation.
Exactly. Anyways, y'all, this has been another great episode of Fupas and Flapjacks Podcast. Phil, anything you want to say?
Nah, man, great show.
Trey, anything?
Another episode, good one.
Appreciate you guys. Hey, as we always say, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, share. We've been blowing up on TikTok over us arguing about something. That was a hypothetical conversation that had to do with the episode. But we do want to say to all of our new listeners, all of our listeners from day one, we do appreciate every single one of you guys. We really mean that. This year, we have a lot of dope guests lined up and already signed up for a couple of episodes. Reoccurring guests as well. Guys, on behalf of myself, on behalf of Trey, Phil, and all the other people here at the DeRozier Media Network, you guys be safe. Subscribe to the Patreon. We'll holla at y'all.
Go get your merch!
I just wanna see you on me. I just wanna see you on me. Put it on me, baby, put it on me. Put it on me, baby, put it on me. I just wanna see you on me. I just wanna see you on me. Put it on me, baby, put it on me. Put it on me, baby, put it on me.